Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of Transfers with Ash, bringing you the latest news on Arsenal's incoming and outgoings throughout the summer transfer window. And there's been a lot that's gone on this summer. We've now announced, what is it, 5 signings or 6 signings? Um, Kepa in goal, Mosquera at centre back, Zubamendi and Norgard both in midfield, Noni Madueke in the wing, and now we've announced Victor Gyökeres as our number 9. The long saga is over. We didn't know whether it was going to be Sesko or Gyökeres, but in the last few weeks, Gyökeres emerged as our number 1 target. And I can't lie, I'm happy. I'm happy. We've got a gunman. We finally got a gunman up front, someone to put that ball in the back of the net. And we've seen it even in our first 2 preseason games. We need someone that's going to be there just to put it in the back of the net. Literally, I think in terms of playing with Gyökeres, we're going to have to change our style up a bit. Obviously, we're used to playing with like a false 9 in Kai Havertz or Gabriel Jesus. But we've got Gyökeres. He's going to want to be on that shoulder. He's going to be wanting to run those channels. He's going to be wanting to be in that box at every opportunity. And his hunger for goals is what literally makes me happy about this move. He's so hungry. He's so motivated. His mentality is top notch. Even in his welcome letter from Odegaard, Odegaard's asking him if there's anything he needs. Just shout me. He said, just give me assists. And literally, this man just lives and breathes goals. So I'm buzzing for this transfer. His first game hopefully will be against Spurs. Obviously, his unofficial debut. Then his official debut will hopefully be at Man United on the first day of the season. But yeah, I'm buzzing. And I think in terms of the finances, we've got a really good deal there. Berta is working wonders in this market. He's done some great business so far. And yeah, I think this is the cream of the crop so far. Although we could also say that about Zubamendi, although that's not really a Berta signing. But Zubamendi in the first 2 preseason games has looked top notch. But yeah, moving on to the players that we haven't signed and obviously outgoings as well. I understand that Reece Nelson is very close to joining Fulham again on loan, this time with an option to buy. That deal, yeah, looks like it's going to happen. And yeah, I'm happy for Reece, man. He looked good the other day when he came on for us. Obviously, had quite a long injury last season with Fulham, so they didn't really get to see the best of him. He did start to kind of play some games and get some contributions in those games, but now hopefully he can stay fit and make a case to go there permanently at the end of the season. But yeah, Reece Nelson looks like he's out the door. We're hearing that we're open to selling Gabriel Jesus, and I believe Berta's working on that. Going to be a tricky one to do because obviously he's still recovering from his ACL. Don't know who's really going to want to take a risk on him. So yeah, it'll be magical if Berta actually manages to get him out the door. There's still rumours about a Trossard or a Martinelli, nothing concrete at the moment. But I think if we are going to bring a left winger in on top of also bringing in an Eze, then we're going to have to sell one of those two, which makes sense, of course. But yeah, nothing concrete at the moment. Zinchenko, the same thing, nothing concrete at the moment. And that's practically about it in terms of the outgoings. I don't see Kivior leaving. I think he'll stay and be a backup for Gabriel, which he done really well last season. Um, so yeah, it's about the incomings as well now. So obviously the Eze deal, we've got the Gyökeres deal over the line. So our next focus is obviously going to be the Eze deal, and I think this is the one that will light up our transfer window because right now we've done some really good business, but we need a creative force. We need someone who's got something different about them who can create something out of nothing. And he is definitely that player. We've seen it already, even in preseason for Palace. He's done some magical things. So yeah, hopefully it'll be Eze. If not, I don't know who it's gonna be because it's looking like Xavi Simons is off to Chelsea, and he was the other one that we were keeping an eye on. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we still do go in the market for an attacking midfielder if we don't get Eze. But I'm fairly confident we do, and I know he really wants to move as well. So yeah, Eze, and then a left winger. I'd have said it all along. We need a level raising left winger because on that side, it's just not good enough. Trossard and Martinelli are just not cutting it. So yeah, if we can manufacture a deal for Rodrigo, even Rafa Leao, Rafa Leao is looking crazy. You see, the way he dealt with Liverpool the other day in pre-season. He's just got that X factor about him, similar to Eze. In fact, he's got that X factor, and that's what I think. That's what our front line needs. We need someone that's going to bring that X factor, can just mash up any defender in the world, and he's someone that can do that. But it remains to be seen whether his attitude will translate into the way we want to play and press and work hard, etc. But yeah, he's definitely one to keep an eye on as well because I know we've been looking at him. And that's about it for now. Yeah, that's about it for incomings and outgoings. Obviously, we've had, like I said, our first two preseason games. It's been nice to see us get 2 wins under our belt. Newcastle game was a physical game. They were really going for it, and we gave it good back to them as well. Obviously, they took the lead. It was a sloppy goal, to be fair. I think we kind of dominated the opening exchanges, but they just caught us cold on the break, and Alanga got his goal. We then responded with a really well worked goal from Marino, great assist from Havertz, and a lovely finish from Marino. Shortly after Havertz gets that cross across the box, and they score our own goal, and we're 2-1 up. And then same thing happens in the second half. We're cruising. One chance, a goal. Jacob Murphy outside the box, sloppy goal to give away. So these are the things we kind of got to get out now in pre-season, which I'm sure we will. And obviously, we're still not at full strength, especially defensively. We're still missing Timber. We're missing Gabriel. So yeah, there's players still to come back into this team, and the boy Max Dowman. We have to talk about the boy Max Dowman. He is unbelievable. I said it on X the other day. I said this kid is the best thing to come out of our academy, and we've had some top players come out of our academy, and we've got some top players that have recently come out of our academy. But I'm not gonna lie, this kid looks different. So composed, so much ability, so much confidence, and at 15 years old, the boy's in year 10. He's in year 10 and he's doing madnesses to Joe Linton and established professional Premier League footballers. Like, this is mental. He's absolutely insane talent. Obviously, I'm not going to jump the gun and say he's going to win the Ballon d'Or and all of that sort of stuff, which he probably will. Not joking. But he's just an insane talent, and it's just amazing that we've spawned this generation of Hale Enders. Lewis Skelly, Saka, we can even go back to, Ethan Waneri, and now we've got Max Dowman. And also, don't sleep on the boy Marley Salmon as well, 15-year-old centre back. He's looking like a really good talent as well, looking so comfortable and composed against Premier League opposition. And he's 15 years old. You know how difficult that is as a defender. So yeah, big them both up. Obviously, we had Josh Nichols come on as well. We had the boy up front. I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry. Someone let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's just great. That's why I love preseason. I love these moments where the young players get to play with the men and actually impose themselves and make a name for themselves. But yeah, the boy Max Dowman, can't about the rest. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, your comments, how you feel about the preseason. We're getting closer to the league starting. We're about just under 3 weeks away. How you're feeling about the market, what do we need to do, what we don't need to do. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. But yeah, keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting, subscribe, all of that stuff. And we'll see you for the next one.